the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, Pitt's head coach told me before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. From the gun, it's Hawkins. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Got him right there.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Hokies will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quick give, it's Turner. He's got the first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow.
Snags it, and he's open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Hit right back to the line.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Snaps it in the shotgun. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's a fumble! And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
He's
start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the side.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. They kept it on the ground, and it paid off with pay dirt.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out wide left, it's Heath.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Rolls right. Fires downfield. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There he goes. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. He's up to 57 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Pulls and fired complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Going to the run, it's Turner. They put the brakes on it.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Pitt!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the point after is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the draw, it's Hawkins. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Sells to fake. Fires on the move. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
Easy.
Drops back, it's Ryan. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Runs through a tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on third down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
Catches it at the 15. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Rush right in his face. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence because your confidence throwing the ball over the...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Taking it the other way. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 8. Oh, you know he wanted that pick 6, but the offense is in business.
What an interception. I mean, he's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Defense all over it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls. First timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Right, here we go. Hey, check it. Spider. It's a Lady Mustang. It's a Lady Mustang. Ready, go.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush is on. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better...
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Stepping to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll send the back in motion. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just not anywhere near good ball placement.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the Hokies will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Hits inside, it's Turner. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup, not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. He's up to 73 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Colorado, taking on the number 4 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Buffs, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And talk about a great start to the season. This team is now 6-0 with big aspirations. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Out wide right, it's Kent. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Back's got it on the screen. Brings into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Panthers! And the stomping has commenced. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top going 63 yards to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Heath. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Hokies are in the hurry-up.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
He'll get rid of it. Just had to get rid of it.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Uncorks one. Soft spot in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Hokies are rolling down the field. Wants to throw one first. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they takes it the other way. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Going with the counter play here. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of this drive. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Panthers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet young.
The Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out there.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The give on 4th. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And coaches have their scripts and their play sheets, and they have 4th and short. You know, when you get these situations, they have plays that they're confident in. Called one here. Great job executing right near midfield.
Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back on 1st down. Going to throw it deep. Dangerous throw near the goal line.
And, guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like, they take a deep shot. They've tried it short. They've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Running inside, it's Turner. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell.
He's taking the shot. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
And that was a game's worth of frustration right there on that pass. That was a bomb down the field, trying to get it all back because the offense just hasn't found a way to get much going. Still got the bagel on the scoreboard, and that's not what they expected. That's not what they're accustomed to when they play offensive football.
2nd and long here. Run inside. It's Hawkins. Shakes off the defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires for the deep corner. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. snaps it, and he has to have it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Trying to move them on the counter. Turning it on! And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. To the ground, he's got it again. Got the first down. Maybe some room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And the extra point was good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On play action. Under pressure. Release to the back. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Bringing it back. And he's out of bounds at the 2, almost a pick six, but they're set up on the doorstep. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting to drive with a... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Deep in the end zone, it's Heath. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And a bit of a bizarre play there, but no opportunity to run it back for the 2, so the score will stay the same.
Number 17, set to kick this one.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He'll be stopped on the return right at the 30-yard line and helps out this offense a few extra yards in field position. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Kick is in the air. He fields the punt in his own end zone. He gets a block. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just
trying to burn this defensive back. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And on fourth down, they'll take a knee, but this was just about over.